Evidencing periods apart and partner visas. So when it comes to evidence of communication, there's always lots of questions around how much evidence do I need, how do I present that evidence, and what if my partner and I aren't living together? How much evidence of communication do we really need? So if you and your partner are not living together, so say you're lodging a subclass 309 partner visa, or even if you're lodging a partner visa, subclass 820, but you have periods where you're apart, perhaps your partner or yourself is a FIFO worker, or you live remotely to complete work for your working holiday visa, then this blog is for you. Why do my partner and I need to evidence periods apart? Partner visas have got very strict legal criteria. You need to demonstrate that you're in a genuine and continuing relationship, which means that if you're not together physically, you're still providing evidence that you're maintaining communication and, importantly, maintaining your spousal relationship or your de facto relationship. So this is where evidence of communication is key. You need to make sure that you are including some evidence of communication with your partner visa, but how much is going to depend on your circumstances. My partner and I live in different countries. How much evidence of communication do we really need? So this is a great question, and it comes up a lot with our offshore partner visa couples. So in reality, it's probably expected that you're not going to have as much evidence as someone that's living together 24/7 with their partner. So with offshore partner visa applications, evidence of communication is key. I've seen applications where couples are heavily relying on their evidence of communication. They talk about the financial aspects, they talk about their commitment to each other, they talk about their future plans. All of this is really relevant for immigration to see how you're still maintaining your spousal or de facto relationship, even if you're not living together yet. But knowing how much of that evidence to provide is assessed on a case-by-case basis. This is where we can chat to you during an evidence planning session and see what other kinds of evidence you have. If you're lacking around the 4 pillars of relationship, then we will really push you for more evidence of communication. I've seen some applications with offshore partner visas where couples have just provided some screenshots every month of their communication. I've also seen other applications, although rarely, where a case officer has requested the entire WhatsApp chat history between a couple. What if we've only spent a few weeks apart since commencing our de facto or spousal relationship? So I would recommend that even if you've spent a few weeks apart, say you're living together in Australia, but either you or your partner have travelled overseas for a holiday for a few weeks, I would definitely be evidencing that period that you spent apart. So just select some screenshots of communication between you both to show the relationship was ongoing during that time apart. Do we need to also provide call logs? So call logs can be really important to provide. I would say more so for couples who are lodging that offshore partner visa where they're not living together, where they've not been able to establish a household. It is additional evidence to provide with your application. For couples who are together in Australia lodging an 820 partner visa, I wouldn't necessarily recommend providing call logs unless, of course, there's certain reasons for doing that. Again, this is where an evidence planning session is really important. But if you have call logs, it doesn't hurt to put them in as part of evidence. How do we present evidence of our communication? So there's lots of ways that you can do this, and there's no hard and fast rule. The way that I would recommend you do it really depends on the amount of communication you're providing. So if you're an offshore couple, or your sponsor is in Australia and you as the applicant are offshore, and you've been together for quite a number of years, you may wish to divide up the evidence of communication into particular years. So say you would have one PDF of evidence of communication from 2021, one from 2022, and so on. For couples who are living together in Australia, you might just have one PDF with samples of your communication. And perhaps you then just want to provide screenshots and samples, say one screenshot a month of your communication. Again, there's no hard and fast rule, but this is where a review is really handy because we get to see the application in its entirety and make recommendations and give you feedback around all of the evidence of relationship, including evidence of communication. Please note that this blog is intended for general information only and does not constitute immigration advice. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button and head on over to thepartnervisaacademy.com.au to learn more. See you in the next video.